Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Shifty back with another video, and today's sort of a big one. I ordered some stuff. It's that time of year where not a lot of things are coming out, and it's kind of the calm before the storm of the upcoming releases coming out in around, I don't know, April and May. I got some things reserved, but I thought while I had the chance and a little bit of extra money, I could go ahead and order some stuff that I've been wanting to get. And it just so happens that something went back in stock. Something I've been looking forward to for a long time and trying to find. It was of course, the Psylocke Thanos 2-pack from Hasbro. It was a Target exclusive. I got there when it first dropped on release day at opening at like 6 a.m. in the morning. They had some of the back, but because some WWE collectors beat me to the punch and had the associate working that morning pull out box after box of the latest WWE figures, by the time I asked him if he could help me grab one of these, he was like, I don't want to do it. Can't do it. I can't do it. And he told me to check back, and by the time I got to, return to Target, they were sold out. And it's partially my fault because I had some stuff going on, and I knew I should have got over there sooner, but I thought they would at least come back in stock or go up on the website. They never did. They never did. Well, in some locations they did. They had some back stock and they went back up in the store, and some of them actually clearanced out for, some pretty good prices. But yeah, not in my location. But it went back up on the website last week, and it actually went up $8, so it's $67.99. I think it's still available now if you want to order one. I had some gift cards, so I got it down to like $51. So maybe if it's still being sold by the time they have their Easter sale in about a month, maybe a month and a half, I can do a return rebuy and get some money off of this of what I paid. Get some money back. Uh, but yeah, it's a cool set. Psylocke, gorgeous. It's an awesome figure. Thanos, not too bad. I don't like the orange armor. It it's well, I don't like the fact that it's all orange. I know they're trying to go after the aesthetic from the Marvel vs. Capcom video game, but I think they should have added like some yellow or gold highlights to the orange armor. I mean that piece right here is just so cheap looking. And I'm not crazy about the extended horns on the headdress there, but yeah, still really nice set. Glad I finally got my hands on it. Thank you, Marvel or Hasbro and Target, for finally putting it back up on the website so I could get my hands on one. And speaking of getting my hands on things, I finally bit the bullet and got a DJ. Let me get the light on him a little bit better. Well, the plastic is scratched on my copy here. I may swap them out if I get a chance. But here's the thing that you got to. Yeah, I know some of the guys here on the panel, they're collecting the Street Fighters. This one you got to be careful with. I've seen. Let me turn around to the back. Okay, he looks really cool on the package. He the paint and everything. He looks. Looks pretty cool. That's not exactly what people got when they bought this figure in the past. They've had issues where the chest has a yellow tinted color to the skin, where everything else is sort of a red tinted skin color, and then the knees weren't the same color as the rest of the pants. They were like off color, sort of like the She-Hulk that I had issues with from Marvel Legends, where it wasn't exactly the same color. Mine, I got. I think I have a fixed version because I don't have the skin issue or the knee issue. But it seems like when they improved or tried to fix the problem, they downgraded the saturation in the paint because it's kind of washed out, kind of. It doesn't look nearly as good uh, as the back of the box here or some of the other reviews. I'm glad it doesn't have the mismatched skin colors, but I don't know. He's a little bit pale, but I mean, it's either this or that. There's no in between, supposedly. So it is what it is. He still looks really, really cool. Like, I mean, all of them do. I mean, this is just a great line of figures, and I not only picked up him, but I picked up Dalzim. Finally got Dalzim. I saw him once at GameStop, but I passed on him because that was the day I picked up Cammy and Guile. So I finally got Dalzim added to the collection. I only need 6 more characters, and I will have all the Street Fighters that I want from Street Fighter 2. He's got some really nice accessories, long legs and long arms. Let's go down the list of who I need. Let me turn off this light here. I need, of course, E Honda, who's coming out here next month. I need Zangief, who's probably coming out this summer. There's 2 T-Hawk, probably coming out this summer. Balrog, who's coming out here in a few weeks. Vega, and Akuma, who just dropped. So that's the 6 I need, and I'll have all my Street Fighter 2 characters. Very cool set. Love the packaging. Just all around great figures from Jada. I think we've all praised them to high heavens here on the show. Now, here's the big one. Yeah, this was way cheaper last fall. Let me back the camera up because this is a big boy. This is the WWE This is the WWE Greatest Hits 92 Ultimate Warrior vs. Papa Shango 2 set. This was actually about $22 or $24 last fall for a little bit on Amazon, but if you didn't read the description close enough, it said that this would ship in its own container, meaning it would only ship in this box. They would stick a shipping label on it, and it would probably arrive pretty fucked up on your doorstep. So I passed on it, even for a great price. I got it for $35. It was on $35 on sale last week, and I pulled the trigger on it. Really nice box. I've got another 2 set. The Heart Foundation set I showed off a while back. That you can see a clip of that at the end of the show. But oh man, there is a sticker on here. I'll have to get that off later. Oh no, there's a label on it. But yeah, it's got little blurb here about the rivalry. It wasn't a very long rivalry. It was just, in fact, it was just a short little program they had just for one match that was on the Coliseum home video. And I think this is actually the cover of that video. They would sell compilation tapes in the WWE magazines. And this is, I think, the only place you got to see the match. I mean, they would have all the setup for it, and then you'd be like, well, nothing happened on regular television. You had to get the video to see Ultimate Warrior beat Papa Shango. But inside that box, let's get this out the way, you get 2 Ultimate figures, and these usually run for $35 a piece, the Ultimate series of figures. And there is a Bam Bam and Big Boss Man 2-pack that I want, but it's like $60. So I need to wait till that goes on sale. But Papa Shango, man, he comes with a lot of great stuff here. I know I think Tommy and both Slasher and him are fans of Papa Shango. He's got a nice cape. It's the silver one. He's got uh, his skull and hands and two extra heads and his hat. There is one thing missing from this version. He has a little shaker stick that he doesn't have. It's only comes with the elite version, so I may need to try to find that used on eBay and uh, throw it in the packaging here so I can have that, because he always had that stick when he came out. But there's a nice picture there on the back there. Yeah, there's a picture of the figure up there on top. Of course, that's Marty Wright. No, not Marty Wright. Who? I done forgot. Marty Wright's the boogeyman. I can't. Charles, what's his face? Was Papa Shango and Kama and of course the Godfather. I need to get me a boogeyman figure to give him too. So he was kind of the second attempt at the Papa Shango like character. But yeah, I got him, and I got the Ultimate Warrior. This is actually my first Ultimate Warrior figure. And I think he looks pretty good. I think there's a lot of them I just don't like because not all of them have his tan, which is a big issue. Him and Hogan, they put out a lot of figures where they didn't really have the right skin color, but they finally did. I think this is probably one of the best looking warrior figures you can get simply from the head sculpt to the color on the suit and everything. I don't like I don't like it when they have like the same color on the tassel boots and the boot itself. So if I did ever swap anything out, if I can swap the boots out, I'm going to put white boots underneath the tassels because I don't like them all blue like that. But if I can't do it, I can't do it. That jacket there is awesome. I need to find me like a little kid character or something so I can make a little Ultimate Warrior fan. Like maybe get one of the Skeleton Crew kids and put that jacket on him. That's a nice jacket. It's a cool jacket. But he comes with his hands. He comes to and actually this head right here, that one right there, that's the promo where the Ultimate Warrior was out there talking about Papa Shango, and his head started leaking black oil. That's the reason why he was wearing the jacket, because he never wore the jacket. They had to run the piping up through the jacket and back through his hair, and that's where the black oil started coming down. Of course, he passed out, and they took him to the back, and they had a segment there later on in the episode where he started projectile vomiting. Look it up on YouTube. It was sick. But yeah, that's a really cool Ultimate Warrior figure. And of course, on the back, you got the picture of the figure and Ultimate Warrior there. And yeah, that's what I got this week. You got the two WWE figures, the two Street Fighter figures, and of course, bloop, bloop, bloop. Yep, Psylocke and Thanos. So it was a pretty good week in pickups. Yeah.